Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to build another micro home in Sims, but I haven't built a micro home in a little while, and last time I built one I think I limited myself on packs. So this time I decided I didn't want to limit myself on packs, and I just wanted to kind of build whatever I felt like building. And so this is what I came up with. I do think I used quite a few packs in this because obviously I didn't limit myself. So if you guys do want to download it, it is on the gallery, just in case you're curious. But there are a few packs that have been used. I'm sure if you don't have the packs though, you could probably just swap the things out, like the items out, for other ones. But I wanted to make this little home a bit eco-friendly because I see like a micro home and I think, oh well, that would be eco-friendly because it's so small and it's using so little energy. So that was pretty much what I went with for this, and you can see that I have kind of decided the layout, but I also decided that I wanted to go with bright colors inside because I thought that this would add something different to the build, and I thought they would look really nice. So I decided to do that. I also decided that I wanted a separate bedroom. I didn't want it to be like a studio home where you have the room in the living room. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but just purely because I wanted to give myself the challenge of giving a full bedroom in a micro home. So that's what I did. And I fidgeted around a while with the double bed, but it wouldn't fit in. So I decided to go with a single bed, so it would just be a single sim staying here. So if you do download it, just be aware of that. I also found it quite difficult trying to fit a living room into the space because I didn't want to wanted to make sure that the kitchen was completely functional and that Sims could still use it despite it being such a small space. So it did take a while to kind of work out what I wanted to do with it and how I was going to furnish it. And you can see me adding more bright colors in there as well because I really did want some nice bright colors into this build. So I decided that I was going to try and make the most of every space that I had. So that little nook in the bedroom, I made space for the dresser, and I just wanted to make sure that the space was being utilized properly instead of like being wasted. So that's kind of why I did that. I also have that little shower in the bathroom, just the one from university, the one that comes off the wall, and doesn't really have a door. So I thought that that was probably a good idea to have, just to make the bathroom feel a little bit bigger and a little bit more open. So yeah, and you can see me just putting in some flooring here. I actually did this build pretty backwards. Like I normally paint and put the flooring down so I can work out a color scheme, but because I wanted such a bright color scheme, I wanted to be able to put that in and then work out everything else around it. And so that's what I did, and you can see me swapping out that window just because it was popping out and I didn't want to have that kind of clipping with the roof because I didn't think it looked very nice. So I decided to just swap it out for those other eco lifestyle ones, those long, you can see them, those tall ones. And I did put a bookshelf into this build. I didn't manage to get a computer in. I really did try. You'll see how many times I tried, but I didn't manage to do it. There are plenty skill building items though, for your sim to be able to do, mainly out in the garden though, just so you all know. And I'm just adding some lights inside and changing out that other window so that they all match, because I didn't want lots of different kinds of windows. I wanted them to all pretty much be the same except for in the bathroom, because I know that the bathroom needs a bit of a smaller window, so I went with a smaller one there. But I wanted the windows to pretty much all match in this house. And you can see me just adding a few clutter items. I thought that that was important because it's such a small space and there's going to be very little storage. So I decided that that would be a better way of using the space, is to just use any surface they had available for storage. So that's what I did for that. And I know that the curtain is clipping in the bin. I didn't see it while I was building, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't even realize. And I added a few paintings here. So I thought that maybe the sim could be like a painter or something artistic like that, and that's their own creation. I thought that was quite a cute idea, so that's kind of what I ran with for this build. And yeah, I used a lot of jungle adventures in this, and I used a lot of tiny living and eco lifestyle. Honestly, those are probably some of my favorite packs for build and buy items. They're really good. They have so much in them and really do suit the way that I normally build, so that's generally what my builds will end up having in them. And just finishing up the bathroom here. And then I believe I move on to the outside. Yeah, I add some outdoor lighting onto both the back and front porch. And then I decided I wanted to make the landscaping quite nice for this. And I wanted to make it look like it was on quite a small piece of land. So I realized that at the moment it's only taking up about half at the top. You know, long ways it's only taking up about half. So I decided I wanted to make it seem like it was on this really small piece of land, and that's why the house was so small. So I made the fencing match that. And with all the landscaping, I decided I want to go for a very bushy sort of landscape. I wanted to make it look like it was looked after, but it was pretty much what was there when they arrived. So like they've just let the wildflowers kind of grow, the wild bushes kind of grow, and I really like that idea for that. I also think that the colors that are used in the landscaping are really nice and bright, and I think that that's quite nice to have for the landscaping, especially in a small space, because I think they'll add a lot of color, especially with the fence being white. I think that that can look quite stark and quite bland, so I thought that that would be a bit nicer to have all those colors contrasting the white. And I just add a few furniture pieces out in the back garden. I thought that maybe the sim spends a lot of time out in the back garden, and when they have people over, they entertain in the back garden. So I added lots of furniture and plenty of things for them to do. Anyway guys, we're coming to the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.